Iwe de no de. Iwe. 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 Iwe we sarandizu. Iwe. Iwe de no de. 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 Iwe. Iwe jadokase ha. Iwe. Iwe de no de. Iwe. Iwe oh iwe. Iwe de no de. Iwe. Iwe de no de. Iwe. Iwe de no de. Iwe. Iwe Chukwu Okike. Iwe. Iwe de no de. Iwe. Na maswani iwe. Iwe. Iwe de no de. 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 Iwe. Iwe de na de. Men and brethren, Umuchineke, lovers of freedom, my name remains Prophet Chiamaka Jere from the Information, Media and Communication Department, Biafra Republic Government in exile. Men and brethren, the spirit of heaven came over me this morning and said I should ignite something from within you. You know, there is what we call anger. And the anger is of different types. And now we are in a season when anger becomes a virtue. When anger, it is something we are seeking for. When anger becomes a blessing. When anger becomes something good for the people of Biafra. I know what I mean. Because these are not times we should be smiling. These are not times we should be happy. When your leader, my leader, Mazin Namdekano, has been held behind the doors of the enemies for 679 days, you are not supposed to be smiling. You are supposed to be angry. Now, such anger should become a virtue, a blessing. I don't understand for the like of me that some people are sitting at ease in Biafra. Some people are sitting at ease in Babylon. Some people are sitting at ease and crossing their legs and watching the zoo to take the next step while our leader, while Biafra is languishing and going into decadence, and you are not angry. You are not angry. If you are not angry, you are not of the Lord this very season. Because such anger should make you wake up every morning and say, what am I still doing here? Am I still in Nigeria? What am I still doing here? Am I still in this bondage? Such anger will make you to wait for the next line of action to take to end your captivity. That's why I said that Iwe de no de. We are not angry to oppress. We are not angry to kill the innocent. We are not angry to do what is not required of us to do. We should get angry to liberate ourselves from bondage. We should get angry and set our blow and our fist against those that have beaten us, hitting us every day, telling us that we cannot do anything. They beat us and they tell us not to cry. We ought to get angry. You cannot be a good wife because you are saying sa to a man who has turned you into a punching bag. The zoo have turned us into a punching bag, and we ought to get angry. When anger becomes a virtue, if there's anything I desire right now, is that every one of you will have a heart like that of mine. Is that every one of you will have the heart like that of Mazin Namdekano. Mazin Namdekano will wake up and say, I hate the zoo with passion. Such thing is not something you should say, you are committing sin. That is why they have deceived you with religion and tell you when they hit you this side, give them the other side. When they do this, that is bunkum. Tell your neighbor, that is what? Bunkum. We are not into such gospel. You know, there's a part of Odumeje that I love when he say, I'm not a preacher of love. I'm the war. I'm the fight. I'm in Daboski. I don't know what it means, but I understand the spirit from which he is saying that. If you are not angry like Mazin Namdekano to end the captivity that have had you for these donkey years, then you don't deserve to be among Umuchineke. Why are you alive? Is there anything enjoyable in that zoo? You are blessed with everything there is in this life, but yet you hunger, you thirst, you are dying. Obigwe used to sing all these things in song. Eh? Na I obodai na water kerosene. I never kerosene in my work. And you know, you remember that Obigwe song? You have everything it takes to enjoy the goodness of life, but yet you are deprived. By force, so people you don't know, people that does not belong to your ethnicity, they come, they take away, they ruin, they destroy, and you fold your hands and say, God will fight for us. You be mumu. Something is wrong with you somewhere. The way I feel, and it's kind of words I would prefer to use, if I use them, this program will be shut down. That's the level of my anger. My anger have reached bottleneck. I made a post this afternoon. I told them, release Mazin Namdekano, because this continuous delay of Mazin Namdekano is accumulating the level of Iwe and Onoma inside of Umuchineke. The more you delay the release of our leader, the more you are accumulating our vexation. You are increasing our anger. And when it reaches bottleneck and explode, hey, are you sure you can contain it? Are you sure you can contain the outburst of all these things you have done and you are doing to the people of heaven that have done you nothing? What did Mazin Namdekano do to you? What offense has an Igbo man committed in the zoo? What offense have Biafrans committed in Nigeria? Can somebody tell me? What have we done? Is it a crime that I am a Biafran? Have I committed sacrilege that I was born a Biafran? Why do you haunt me to end my existence? And you want me to keep quiet? And some idiotic pastors are there mounting their God-forsaken pulpit and preaching peace. These are not times of peace, because they have deprived us of peace. They have deprived us of love. They have deprived us of every good thing that life has to offer, which was readily and is readily available in our environment that we should enjoy. They deprive us. They deprive us. It is getting to bottleneck level. United Nations, United States, European Union, and every government that be, if you love humanity, and if there is any little humanity left in you, Speak up, because these people have oppressed us so much and we cannot take it any longer. Because a people oppressed like us will definitely at some point take the laws into their hands. Because the entity where you think we are and you call a country has lost anything there is to do with with law. It has everything to do with lawlessness. There is unwanted killings of innocent people. Youths are afraid to walk the streets of our land. Our mothers are afraid to go to the farm. Our young maidens can no longer go to the stream because of fear of herdsmen that parade our homeland that doesn't belong to them. And you want us to keep quiet and not get angry? And some of you, because you are in the city somewhere doing some business, flying abroad and coming back, you think it doesn't touch you and you are not angry. You are enjoying Nigeria. You are enjoying the war that is where. Hey, this rain that's about to fall, it is going to touch the high and the low. It's going to touch everyone. And I'm telling you, if you think that by being quiet and by being slow and by praying your Ekele Maria Jupiter na Gracia, there is no more gracia. If you no bikita no money way. Even the creator of heaven and earth, he said it in his holy book. He said, I have a long time holding my peace. I have been quiet for a long time. He said, time has come for me to vent my anger, for me to gasp and pant like a woman in travail. If God can lose or can, his patience can exhaust at a time, and he would want to act, being a merciful God that we have known him for, and he wants to react because he has overbeared his patience, then what about we, the humans that he created? Remember, we were created in his image. You can't continue to beat a child and tell him not to cry. And therefore, I'm calling upon you, fellow Biafrans. Okay, Rugo Buduge Kuli. Okay, Rugo Mbe. Aburu newe he newe he when they go dianya ga nanya na libo na la Biafra kifu ebegano. Kamarama ona digo bimma ko kwesiri wegi iwe. O kwesiri wegi iwe. Kon ka obiana togere po. Obiana digimma no munegi. The youths are running away. Some of them are dying in the desert. And they prefer to die there than to sit in their home and allow the people that they don't know where they come from to come as they are taking over their land and eliminate them in broad daylight. And sometimes while they are sleeping. This is a time when anger becomes a virtue. Because when you become, careless about it, it doesn't concern you, because there's a relative, a supply around you of what you need, because you have become sabo, and then they give you some stipends, and you decide to be on the side of those that have vanquished your people. I pity you, because the anger of Okike Arouse is rising at this time, and the sense of God that the things of the devil gets angry, they are going to get angry, and we are many like this. We are many. You cannot contain this multitude by the time the anger gets to bottleneck and explode. You can't contain. So a stitch in time saves 9. Tell those that are concerned, release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu now. Leave Biafrans and let us have referendum in peace. If the people choose to remain in the zoo, so be it. And then let them be. And those that choose this not to will decide to end their lives or continue their lives, whatever they choose. Someone like me, I can never be in the zoo. I can never. I am not a Nigerian, and I will never be a part of it for no reason. For no reason. I am right now in exile, and I'm part of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and I'm not excited about being in exile, but I am here as angry as I am to make sure that everything that has been befalling us will come to an end. The nightmare will cease. The torture, torment, the ridicule should end ASAP, so that I may go back to my home. My home is sweet, and I have my garden around my house, and enjoy all the beauties that Okike has given to me. And that is why, when I am angry like this, I consider it a blessing. And then don't come with your religion and tell me, be peaceful. Then we can get it a peaceful way. Nobody, there's no country in this world that have gotten their freedom in a peaceful way. Those of you that are controlling the social media, the internet, whatever country you are in charge of Facebook, YouTube, whatever, your country where you are, they did not get their freedom in a peaceful way. They did not. It comes to a time when your oppressors would have done all the evil on you, and you will say, if I perish, I perish. Enough is enough. I have to break off this chain, and I will stand eyeball to eyeball with the enemies of my freedom. This is a time when anger becomes a virtue. And there's only one prayer I am going to be leaving for you this afternoon. May Okike Arouse ignite that divine anger in you, to know that where you are right now is not where you are supposed to be. That to know that what you are going through right now is not normal. It's not normal. And so don't make it a norm. It is not normal. You should have a life. What you are living is not life. How can your father be the king and you will continue to live a life of a pauper? Now, the evil creators of the zoo are looking for people they will apologize to. And some of you are there in that contraption. Your name was not even included. If not for Biafra Republic government in exile and our awesome prime minister, who has taken it upon himself and upon this our government to write a letter to Prince Charles and his wife to tell them, look, we don't need your apology. What we need is referendum. And we need it now. Because check around the world, who are the people that have suffered more under the hand of this British government? It is the Biafra people. Our people. Go down to Biafra land, Ogoni land. They cannot fish anymore. You see what BP have done there? BP, Shell, and the rest of them. And when Ken Sarawiwa, the rest of them cried out, you saw what happened to them. And some of them, you still hear them today saying, I am not Igbo. Like that new senseless boy. But we are Sondoli said, I come from a place called Biafra. I come from a place called Delta. If you are Igbo here, I am not Igbo. And your name is Olise Ogochukwu. You continue. Is that like, okay, man, you play soccer, you play football, you build houses here and there. Go to your home, that place where you are saying it's not Igbo. Go there and see whether things are going normal there. You have been under this Nigeria that you call, that has made you to deny who you are. Go there and see what's happening to your people on the grassroots. There's no road, there's no water, there's no hospital, there's no schools, there's no lights. In this 21st century, is it possible that a country that is, endowed with so much riches will be living without electricity in 21st century? And you have governments that have put in billions upon billions every year into electricity, and yet no electricity. And then these countries are, they are having normal relationship with them. Criminals in high places. If you are not yet angry, then you need some spiritual attention. Honestly, something must be wrong somewhere. That's why Mazin Nandekano said that we are going to have DNA to know who truly fathered some of the people we see. People like Joy Bokwe, who actually fathered these people. How did they come to be? To come from our location? How? Eh? How can an Igbo man go into the house of the zoo and say that I want them to pass a bill to criminalize protest, knowing fully well that what is going on now, the outburst of what is going on now it's not even going to be protest. It's going to be a revolution. Revolution is not protest. We're not talking about protest. Revolution. Massive one. And let me tell you, go ahead and pass your evil bill or what have you. When the revolution begins, both those of you that pass the bill and the bill itself will be swallowed up. Don't let it get there. Let's do this amicably and let everybody go their separate ways. Enough is enough. We've had enough and we say no going forward. Thank you for joining me. Please share this program. I try as much as I can to be moderate in my language because the way it is boiling in my spirit, I'm telling you, oh my goodness. May Okike Arouse baptize you with this holy virtue that you need right now. That holy anger, that divine anger that will make you get tired of this zoological republic. No matter what they offer you, you will understand that your freedom is priceless. Your freedom it cannot be bought. Nobody can pay for that freedom. You understand me? Receive that gift or that blessing of the holy Iwe from Okike Arouse. Receive it today and join your people to get your freedom. Enough is enough. We must go home. This year, we must go home. Now, Okike Arouse primi henile. He say. I remember your brother Raphael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please make sure you do so. Subscribe and share these videos and let them go viral. I want you to know that together, one angry man, we are one angry man. The Bible says that one will chase 1,000. One angry man will chase 1,000. Two will chase 10,000. Then imagine what 3 angry men will chase. Imagine when you multiply the numbers. Because when the Bible says that one will chase 1,000, one ordinary man cannot chase 1,000. It is only one violent and angry man that can chase 1,000. What other interpretation can you give it? How can one ordinary man that is not under the influence of anything chase 1,000? It's not possible. How can 2 ordinary men that are not under the influence of anything chase 10,000? It is completely impossible. You must be under the influence of something for one man to chase 1,000 and 2 to chase 10,000. And then you multiply and see how many thousand will chase. Kulieno. Let's do this together. Together, we win. May God bless our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike Ndibo, who started this anger root that got angry and bettered us and gave us this gift of anger. And may God bless our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, the dragon. He's not a dragon for nothing. A dragon gets angry and spits fire. May God bless all our media warriors and all our men on ground. Bless them with this captivating spirit and power, like he did on Ikonso, which in his day, one Ikonso is more than 1,000 men. That is the spirit of that anger I'm talking about. Something, that's that unique something that must be in you. It is upon you right now. Now, Okike Arouse primi henile. He say. I'll see you in my next program. I love you all. But Okike Arouse loves you more. Thank you very much. My own Dolo First. Thank you very much. Thank you, my own Patricia. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And every one of you watching this video, please let it go viral. Pick this video and put it anywhere in any channel, wherever men are found or Biafrans are found. Let them have this spirit because it is of God. Yes, it is of God. Come,